In this video, I will share the 5 keys to elite fight performance and recovery. Combat sports rely heavily on the glycolytic energy pathway. As glucose and glycogen stores deplete, your physical and mental performance decline. For peak performance and improved recovery, match your body's carbohydrate stores with the anticipated fuel demands. Tailor your carb intake to your weight, the exercise intensity, and duration. In many cases, athletes benefit from fueling up on carbs before, during, after, and in between training sessions. I have another video where I break down carbohydrates as a fighting fuel in a lot more detail, so make sure you check that out once you're done watching this video. It's also crucial to get enough protein through your diet to enhance recovery and maintain or gain muscle mass. 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day is a great range to aim for. Also, don't skip out on fats in your diet. They're essential for many bodily processes, from hormone production to proper nervous system function. And there's one more crucial component that's often overlooked: hydration. Sweat rates can vary greatly between individuals, so you should calculate your hourly sweat rate to determine your personal hydration needs. For every kilogram of body weight lost through sweat, you should consume 1.25 to 1.5 liters of fluid during and after exercise. Also replenish important electrolytes like sodium, magnesium, and potassium. Again, I've broken this all down in detail in another video, so make sure you check that out for more info. It's also always wise to discuss these topics with a qualified dietitian. Rather than going all out every day, alternate between low, medium, and high intensity training days for optimal recovery and peak performance. Off camp, you could follow a weekly medium-high-low, medium-high-low rest cycle. During fight camp, you could ramp up the intensity to a low-high, low-high, low-high rest cycle. If you train multiple times per day, pay attention to the intensity of the individual training sessions. Be mindful of how you combine low intensity, medium intensity, and high intensity training sessions to manage your strain and fatigue throughout the week. Also look at your training volume and intensity across multiple weeks. Make sure to plan for regular deload weeks. For example, take it easier in the last week of a 4-week cycle. If you have a history of injuries or are prone to illness, you may benefit from shorter training cycles with more frequent deload weeks. Also, taper off your training 1 to 2 weeks before a fight or competition. This will allow your body to recover so that fatigue doesn't accumulate and potentially hinder fight performance. During a deload week or taper phase, keep the training intensity high but reduce the volume by 40 to 60%. For example, during sparring or your workouts, only perform 3 rounds or sets instead of the usual 5. Implement these methods to be able to train more often and perform better without risking overtraining, injuries, or illness. It's important to understand that training only provides a stimulus, but adaptations happen at rest. Sleep quality and duration are a crucial factor for your recovery as well as your performance gains. Slow wave or deep sleep is commonly experienced in the first half of the night. During this phase, the body increases the blood flow to the tissues and releases growth hormone, which is essential for your recovery and performance. Rapid eye movement or REM sleep happens later in the night. During this phase, you may experience dreams. It's important for skill acquisition, creativity, and overall mental well-being. If you cut your sleep short, you often miss out on valuable REM sleep. Poor sleep quality will inevitably lead to a decrease in athletic performance, especially if it's chronic. It will also impair immune function and can be detrimental to your overall health. If you train multiple times per day, try to make time for naps in between your training sessions. For optimal sleep, set up a cool, dark, and quiet bedroom. Avoid meals too close to bedtime and consider reducing your screen time at least 1 hour before you go to bed. Establish a regular bedtime and create a wind-down process. This can include reading, meditation, or breath work. Breathing techniques can be a powerful tool to control your autonomous nervous system and improve your recovery. Nasal breathing has many benefits for your health, performance, and recovery. A full breath taken through the nose will typically be much slower than if it was taken through the mouth. As the air travels towards the lungs, nitric oxide is added in the sinuses. This results in better blood flow and improved oxygen delivery. It has also shown to improve immune function. Here are 2 breathing techniques that I use regularly to wind down after intense training. The physiological sigh incorporates deep nasal and diaphragmatic inhales and extended exhales. This breathing technique will lower your heart rate, elevate your heart rate variability, and induce a state of relaxation. Take a deep breath through your nose, followed by a second short inhale to fully expand your lungs. Follow with a long exhale through your mouth, pressing your lips together as if you were breathing out through a straw. The second technique is box breathing. It is a timed breathing pattern that focuses on nasal inhales and deep diaphragmatic or belly breathing. Sit or lie down, breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 4 seconds, breathe out through your mouth for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 4 seconds, and repeat the cycle. I usually extend the breath holds as I relax and settle in to the point where I sometimes end up only taking 2 breaths per minute. Even with my nutrition, periodization, sleep and breathing dialed in, I still often struggle to recover from hard training sessions later in the day. And that's when I came across some fascinating research. Watch this video next for a deep dive, pun intended, into the 5th and final tip that transformed my combat sports recovery. Also feel free to scroll through my YouTube library to learn about all the tips discussed in this video in a lot more detail. Drop a like and comment if this video was helpful, and don't forget to subscribe. As always, train hard, recover smart, and fight easy.